here real fast. Okay.
All right, guys. This is Fixico. I'm up here at the North Gate watching the Standing Rock EPA assist in the cleanup process of removing trash and snow so that we can move our tents out of this camp. The Standing Rock has asked their EPA workers to bring the equipment that you see down the 1806 road here to assist in all of what is needed to move the camp and to get this area cleaned out so that the flood waters don't move more trash into our waters up here. Everything's good today. It's a nice calm day. Wind's blowing. It's a little not too bad in the temperature, but it's all bearable up here. Snow is melting. Cleaning up's really underway, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So describe what we have here.
Looks like we have some front end loaders and oversized semi trucks bringing in bobcats. Looks like they brought in 4 bobcats, 4 or 5 at least. There's some vehicles lingering around, making sure that their equipment is safe. Nothing too crazy other than just construction vehicles being brought in to assist.
Looks like they're going to start from the east side and work their way.
There's one right over there digging, starting to remove snow down there.
This one right there. So we got a lot of cleanup relative, it was a blessing that the veterans came, but right after the veterans were here, there was a blizzard. And with maxing out at about 15,000 people at that time,
I believe.
It really, the blizzard,
yeah.
the blizzard is what caused a lot of, it was a blessing, but it was also a hardship on a lot of the people, and they just picked up and left and had to because of their lives. It was a dangerous situation. It was heavy snow. It was minus 40 degrees. And
sometimes negative 52. I remember checking the weather. At one point it said negative 52 degrees, and it was crazy. People were just, there was tons of people that were trying to leave. And again, we understand that you have your lives, and I mean, not only that, but we don't want to put your life at risk here.
yeah, definitely. And the resilience of people was awesome, though, to stay here. And what you're seeing here at the Oceti Prayer Camp, Resistance Camp here, Sacred Stones and Rosebud. Now this is the process, is to clean up and pick up what we brought in and leave this place as pristine as we found it. And right now you're going to see a lot of the flags are gone as well, and they're going to remove those flags and put them over there by Sacred Stone. So the flag is starting to be moved slowly. So if you guys see your flag is gone, there's a reason. They're getting ready to move.
But don't worry, we will have them.
Yeah,
we have them in a safe place.
Yeah, we'll make it. Who's in control of those flags?
That I do not know the exact answer to. I don't know the name of the individual, but I know the individual that's walking up and down grabbing them. I know his face. I'm really good with names here. Yeah. you meet a lot of people. Looks like that caterpillar's coming down.
So this is the beginning of the cleanup, relatives. Right here is, the aftermath of you have large crowds like this.
Sounds like a tank.
Yeah. It's kind of a sad moment, It kind of feels like, this was home. I miss coming through that gate and having people say, "Welcome home, brother." what you're seeing here is the camp, and it's starting to get the cleanup after having thousands, up to 15,000 people here at camp. There's still, I think there's more than 500. I think there's, you know, as I was visiting around, there's got to be at least between 500 and 700 people here. People are cleaning up. Everyone's been helping out, gathering, and doing what they can, and then leaving a lot of it for the community to come and gather.
There's one of the bobcats there.
Is there anything you'd like people to know about this camp? You know, what kind of love did you feel at this camp?
Oh, from, you know, honestly, I mean, the first moment I got here, I was welcomed. I was, you know, told that this is a safe place. They told me welcome home, and from that point on, it was just, this has just always been that place of comfort for me while I've been here. You know, we come from miles and miles away, and we have no place to really, you know, go except this place. So people got to understand that the love and joy that we had being here is just always going to be with, you know, for about 30 years from now, I'm always going to remember the love and care that I got from Grandma's kitchen. You know,
yeah.
Eating at Grandma's kitchen to, you know, the main kitchen, you know, getting coffee. You know, everybody saying good morning. Is there anything I can help you with?
Yep.
I mean, I went home for a little bit, and people back home just don't do that. They don't ask you how you're doing. Here we care. We care about every individual that comes into camp, and it's forever from now on. Whenever I cross this highway or cross this bridge, I'm always gonna remember the love that was given here, the care and the comfort, just the amount of help that people gave. So
we're looking at the bridge too right here, just so you guys know, this is the bridge, and it's still not open. They should have been working on it. What they were told is that they were going to be working on it. There's a vehicle up there. I want to see what that vehicle is. Can you see it?
Yeah, your buckets are
oh, okay. So you guys,
hold that?
We're going to be old school and go like this here. The vehicle, let you guys see. It looks like I'm not sure what it is, but let me show you guys here. We'll give you guys a little peep of what it looks like on the other side. Let me so what I used to do back in the day is put my binoculars here, and then everyone gets to see what it is I'm looking at as well.
Is it gonna work?
Oh yeah, it'll work. There we go. See that? There we go right there. Yep. I'm not sure what type of vehicle that is, but there it is. So that's Morton County, National Guard, and the Dapple mercenaries sitting up on the hill. There's the bridge, still locked down. Yep. There it is. They're sitting over in the corner.
Weren't they told to pull back from the ridge?
You know, these guys don't listen very well, from what I've noticed. You know, yeah, but they don't listen very well. And that's what we're looking at right there.
Those are solar panels for a surveillance camera.
Solar panels for a surveillance camera up there on top.
Yeah, that's what one of them is to the left of the Humvee.
So it's probably one of the vehicles that has a strong, you know, they were saying the cameras can zoom in as far as a pimple on your face. They can see. And let's see, we can't get a little closer here. There's a line that we don't go past because you know, come over here, offer tobacco, offer prayers. You know, this is the bridge where the blood has been drawn, and people have been shot and maced. So this is where stop. There's a rope that'll cross, and that's where I'll stop right there.
Let's see, what's that thing to the left? There's a Humvee to the
Yeah,
left.
and there's people way up on top, way down there. I don't know if that's
Hey, there's buffalo.
buffalo way back there, huh?
You see right way up there on that ridge.
Oh, yeah.
You see those four
Yeah.
little black things? Those are buffalo.
Those are buffalo right there.
right next to the left of that tower.
Right there, yep. That's buffalo right there, guys. And then we have the military still up on top. Here's the bridge right in front of you, right here. Let me get a good spot here. I want you guys to see that good.
They're looking at us, watching them.
So what happened is an ambulance just came through and could not go this way. The ambulance is going to have to go all the way around to Highway 6. And it just came through Oceti a few minutes ago. That's what's happening. It's not going to be able to cross. It can't go around. It can't go through there. Again, though, one of the things that I did see is that we got wildlife crossing the bridge, crossing the water. The birds, you know, this natural law we're seeing is still crossing back and forth without any resistance. It's the man-made law that is a problem here. That's what we're seeing, man-made structures like this pipeline. And this is a human issue we're dealing with right here. Also, what I showed you guys from the air is if you look here, you'll see a lot of, well, I don't know if you can see them really clear, but there's a lot of snowmobile tracks where they do what's called a snatch and grab.
That's what they did to me.
Yeah. And maybe you could just share with us a little bit of what happened to you with that snatch and grab. And actually, I'm going to show you where he was over there by Turtle Island right there. Just surveillance, right? You're doing a security call?
Well, what I was doing was I was not only paying my respects, but I was just over there, also on a regular patrol, right, and just about to turn around. I got out of my vehicle, and then they just came over and snatched and grabbed me. The vehicle that I was in, they smashed in the windows, boarded it, and just, you know, got me out. With that being said,
Was there any warning?
no, no. The warning were the sounds of the snowmobiles. And that horrible sound of the snowmobiles just surrounding you and cutting you off, and so that you can't get back to your home.
What were you
That was
charged
nuts.
with?
I was just well, right now, two misdemeanors is what I was told. Two minor ones. I think it might have been because of my first offense, but
there?
yeah, it was over that way.
I mean, what would it mean? Was it trespassing?
Oh yeah, it was trespassing. When I was arrested, they said I was in Morton County, and they said I was on their land.
So that area where people go and pray, that's where it's in violation, is in Morton County right there.
I guess in their eyes, all of a sudden they decide to change the county lines and their boundaries.
So there's no clear context on where that is then in the boundaries, and I think people need to understand where that is. And
yeah. Let's see. But yeah, you can see the snow tracks where people were being snatched and grabbed over here. The snow tracks over here to the left. You can see where people were probably standing and then they got grabbed. If you look over here to the right, people were also being grabbed over here, it looks like, possibly. I don't know, speculation around here is kind of frowned upon, but you can legitimately, the snow documents everything.
Yeah,
the snow documents every single thing.
So if you guys go back and look at the footage where I came over with the drone, you can see all the snowmobile tracks there, and you can see definitely, you know, where those snowmobiles came across from the other side.
They came around the bridge.
They came around the bridge and came through, and they call it the snatch and grab, where they just snatch you.
Put you on a snowmobile and you're out of here.
Yeah, preferably it's called kidnapping, is what it's called. Right? You know, you're standing there and all of a sudden you're just taken.
Just then you realize you're being cuffed.
Yeah. and we seen this at the North Camp where they took a couple of people and they were running down the hill and they just chased them down with the ATVs and jumped out, zip tied them. They were black ops. And they were a tactical team. We know they're a tactical team now. And they just, you don't know. They just, you get stolen. You get kidnapped. and then later on, and we did not find one of those people, but we do know now that they drop them off in different counties, you know. And if you go into the hospital, they drop you off at a different hospital where people can't find you. And that's the crazy part about this is you're not notified, and they know who to notify. I mean, everyone's got the attorney's number on their arm. But yeah, this is really how it is down this way. Another vehicle coming down right there to join them.
What is that? That's one
Humvee?
of those Humvees, yeah. It just has a regular radio on it.
So this bridge is also now a memorial, and from being first blood that was put on it, from what we've seen with the water protectors. Put it on a stand and there we go. Yes, now I got it on a stand, guys. So you're looking at a bridge here.
Two guys a guy getting out.
Do you have a
Two of them, yeah.
you have a song you can share?
Do I?
Yeah.
Ispokite somerskitlisko. Ispokite somerskitlisko. Mikko sapake apehana. Ispokite somerskitlisko. Ispokite somerskitlisko. Halve talge apeana. Ispokite somerskitlisko. Mikko sapake apeana. Ispokite somerskitlisko.
Oh.
This could be the last time.
Mm-hmm. This could be the last time. You wanna? Can you explain your song there?
My grandfather shared it with me. It was actually the last. It's funny. The song is called "This Could Be the Last Time," and the last time I remember being with my grandfather, he shared with me that song. And you know, this isn't gonna be the last stand, but you know, people aren't hearing our words anymore as Native people.
Mm-hmm.
People aren't hearing our words as we hear our, you know, as our elders are you know, saying things. People, the generations before, are really not, you know, taking it. The people that are out there, you know, trying to do harm to not only our way of life and our water, but not our culture as well, by destroying burial sites and saying, oh, those aren't ceremonial sites, those are just that's just earth, we can move that. You can't, you know, desecrating ground is one of the worst things you can do. You know, this isn't just about the water, this is about the land, this is about, you know, just everything. You know, we're supposed to help protect our Mother Earth. Our Mother Earth drinks water just like we do. Our Mother Earth is here to help us. We gotta acknowledge that we need to protect her. But that song is kind of, I don't really sing that a whole lot, but I only know a little bit, but it still means the world to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm, you know, song is pretty much how we can come back into ceremony, and pray and remind ourselves why we're here. So.
Oh, thank you. I heard that song too up at Haskell. That was cool. Yeah. This has been an awakening for all of any country and throughout the nation and throughout the world to witness what's happening here. And this barrier on 1806 means a lot. It means a lot to a lot of people when they're looking at the emergency vehicle that could not go through just about 20 minutes ago. It has to go all the way around. And when we looked at the two people that were injured, you know, Susie and the girl that got her, Sophia, who got her arm damaged, is this route would have been open, they would have been able to make it through. And not only that, the officers doing all that damage to the water protectors, they didn't have any emergency facilities on their end for us to take care of anybody that normally you do in cities or anything like that.
Right. First responders.
Yeah, first responders.
Ooh.
That's not too smart right there.
That's not smart at all.
Yeah.
What you saw right there is not something we advise.
Yeah, that's not definitely not. What plates are on those?
I didn't even get a chance. Those are not our this isn't North Dakota. I'm gonna go check it out.
All right.
You wanna keep live streaming? How do I get out of here? Trying to lock me in like they did.
Don't want no one to steal you, brother. So he's gonna go down and make sure that they're not there. They're gonna let them know they're not supposed to be there. As soon as they go down there, what happens is that vehicles will start to pull up in front and they get all worried. They're turning around, they're realizing they're not supposed to be there for whatever reason. They went up there. That's not a normal deal. That's not a normal thing for drivers just to drive up there. So we were sharing about the emergency. This is 1806 is an historical road now, and the resistance prayer camps that started here at the north camp on the other side of this barricade and started on this side with Oceti, Shakowin, is Oceti, Shakowin, or currently renamed as Oceti Oyate. I call it the Oceti Resistance prayer camp. There we go. He's going to let them know that they're not supposed to be down there. And you know what you're witnessing is 1806. So you can Google it now. You know, I Googled from Cannonball to Bismarck, and it has a reroute. So this is already an effect in Google Maps. If you look closely, I'm not sure if you can see, but right there is a lot of the wire, razor wire that's there as well. So we're going to look again. This is up there. The vehicles are just standing watch. I can imagine all day to sit there. You know, they're probably wondering about us as well all day that we sit here. Right on top is the base camp. From Sacred Stones, you can see it really clear, their base camp. It's not hidden. From down here, it's a little tough to see, but you can see the top of the, right there where that telephone pole is. You can see a little bit of the area right there. Looks like it was an older non-native guy. He didn't know that there was no barricade there. It says road closed all the way down. Guy will probably get a Facebook felony warrant now. The The guy will probably get a Facebook felony warrant now.
Yeah. Well, he's like, what's going on over here? Clear the bridge. I need to get through. I was like, you can't. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get it cleared. And he's like, well, he was just traveling through. He didn't realize this is what was happening up here.
Wow.
I had to tell him.
What'd he say?
He couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe what was going on. I told him about them shooting at us in the past and everything. He couldn't believe it.
So he was just, where was he going?
He didn't say. He just said he was trying to get up north.
It just happened to cruise through and see a
Yeah,
barricade.
he wasn't from here. Yeah, he didn't have any warm clothes or anything. He's not anywhere from here. I think he was. I think it said Indiana, didn't it? Didn't you see that?
Yeah. Poor guy. Well, that happened, right? So somebody just tried to cross the bridge, didn't know that it was blocked off like that, and then he got a little bit of Indian 101.
Yeah, he did.
On the Resistance prayer camp and why they're here. So he just said, I can't believe that's happened. Did he look? Did you show him all the military?
Yeah, I said, you see that? You see those Jeeps up there? That, like they have the ability to, not only record us from right here, not only do they have the ability to shoot us from like a mile away, but they're armed. They're heavily armed, and the guy was just like, really? And he just couldn't believe it. He was an elder guy. It looked like he was driving through just to go on a vacation.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, because he had no warm clothes. He had all,
Well, he might have had white privilege, but when you're on this side, that don't work.
That don't.
Even all the white guys get shot.
Right.
There is no there. You're on the wrong side if you're on this side in their eyes.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
He was just dumbfounded. He couldn't believe it. He asked me to remove the barricade, and I said, I can't just pick it up and move. Otherwise, we would have done that.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. I hope he's all right. They'll probably try to stop him along the way on Highway 6, knowing them, and they're gonna harass him along the way. So he should have told them, to let somebody know that you're on your way, so he doesn't get harassed. But he should have known when he came across the first signs that say road closed.
I think those went off by accident. I think those got shut off by accident. Or
okay.
Well,
Right by Cannonball, there's a sign too that says that says no. And then you got to know when you see the camp. What do you say about the camp?
He didn't. He was like, you gotta have clean. You make sure you have clean bathrooms. Make sure you have bathrooms. And I said, we got them.
Yeah,
we're all sanitary over here.
So we even got better bathrooms than no germs. Really, compost. Yeah. So you guys are still looking at the barricade here.
Were they asking any questions?
Yeah. That's what I should do is go through. Usually there's so many people that ask. Let's see.
Dang, Myron, 793.
Let's see. Thank you, Peg, Ken. Dee Dee, what's up, Dee Dee? Hey, sister.
Has he been living in a hole the past year? It's another thing.
A lot of people have been living in a hole.
I've been here for I believe about a total of about close to 3 months, and with this bridge being closed, I've encountered actually 5 people that tried to drive through it and asked me or someone that I knew or was standing with to remove the barricade.
And what do you tell them?
I tell them exactly, what I told this gentleman over here that was driving. I said, this is what's going on. This is who they are. This is what power that they say that they have, and here's what power that they are using.
Yeah.
And they're just dumbfounded. They're dumbfounded. And I feel like if people are dumbfounded when they see this barricade and are being told this out there, how come we can't get through to them and make why don't we let their family members drive up here?
Yeah.
A
lot of people at Bismarck don't know that this is here until I show them, and I was sharing with them that a lot of high school students are paying attention.
Yeah.
And a lot of their questions resonate. Well, wow, when they come here, actually, a lot of the students from Bismarck come here, high school students, and come and look at the bridge and to see what's going on. But a lot of them have Native friends from basketball or tournaments or just in school, so that and I've even heard someone say, you know, my parents don't even know I'm here, you know, because they don't understand their one-track mind. They don't get it. Sometimes you just can't, you know, you can't change people's minds. They have to have an act of God or something. You know, usually when they're dying is when they want to ask for forgiveness.
Right. On the night of November 20th, I found out after the fact, but there was an interesting thing that not many people know about. But we had a guy in our camp whose dad was firing rubber bullets.
Huh.
His dad fired a rubber bullet at him.
Really?
He told me that, and he said he should, you know, he would. I was like, are you sure that was your dad? Are you sure? And it was. He showed me proof and everything, and took a picture of his dad standing on the other side.
And his dad seen him.
Mm-hmm.
And he probably was just, man, I could imagine that. So I'm going to teach my son a lesson. You know, just do what you're told.
Yeah. It was unbelievable when he told me that.
Is he still here?
I don't know. I believe he might be. I can ask around. But
I know that there was a story about a guy that was talking to his dad, and he says, I know you can hear me. I know you can hear me, and I know you guys got the technology to hear me. And he goes, you've always told me to believe in what's right, and this is not right. This is wrong. You're on the wrong side.
Huh.
And there was one of the veterans had shared that story. Yeah, this is really something that a lot of people don't get to actually see a lot today, is what's happening here in the United States. This is 1806 again, for those of you guys just chiming in, that this is the barricade that's put up by Morton County Police Department. On the other side of this barricade is another ramp where they drive up on, and what you can't see is that ramp is about 3 feet high with dirt, and it's just like a ramp where diesels would load up, and exactly what it looks like on the other side. There we got the National Guard up on top of the hill. We have the sheriff, state patrol right there, I believe.
you know what it looks like? It looks like the Berlin Wall almost.
Yeah, actually does. A little bit higher. That Berlin Wall would be, you know, who would take it down? You know, they're going to take this down. There's razor wire going all the way around. You know, this is the place we used to walk in prayer walks up to the North Camp and have prayer ties and blessings up there. And but this right here is nothing new with them sitting up on top of the hill, because that's how they looked back then, back in August, September, sitting up on the hill as well. And if you go on 1806, you'll see officers all along the way. Jordan from Young Turks calls them oil police.
Oil police.
They're protecting the oil pipeline.
Black snake police.
Yeah, and so that's what we're seeing. If you, from one of the reporters that was sharing, he went over there and he got let into the camp, and I think it was NBC, and yeah, he said they believe they're protecting the water protectors, but he said I says, well, who are they protecting? Because they're not on this side. They're not on our side protecting us from DAPL. They're with DAPL up on the mountain.
Calvin Janis is from Lawrence, Kansas. That's right. That's where my mom lives.
Hey, you guys, the last guy that cut that with the razor is getting a felony charge with the DeWalt grinders. And those aren't your average razor wire either. Let's see what we got here. Lawrence, Kansas is watching. Oh, Haskell or KU or just all of Lawrence?
Susan, yes, to answer your question, this is happening in America right now.
Yes.
This is a domestic, not a foreign conflict.
That it is. That it is. This is in 1806. You can Google it. 1806, right outside of Cannonball, North Dakota. And actually, Oceti has its own dot on Google Maps. You can look it up on Google Maps. And you can see it. Look on digital smoke signals. You can see the live feeds there. And continue to educate yourself about the issue here. The Resistance Prayer Camp is built on the prayers and to protect the water for the unborn and the 18 million people downstream. But also, where we're looking at these vehicles sitting is sacred sites of the Standing Rock Sioux tribe that have been desecrated. If you look at September 3rd was the first documentation of the desecration where Dakota Access Pipeline dozers jumped ahead 20 miles and knowingly desecrated sacred sites. Knowingly did it. And they don't feel they have any consequence. That's the problem. That's the main issue here, is how do we hold them accountable? It would be like the equivalent to going through Bismarck's burial grounds, their grave site, and wrecking through their memorial site. That's what it's equivalent to. Yes, Susan, this is in America. This is in 1806, right outside of Oceti Resistance Prayer Camp.
That's
You know, one of the things that there are veterans coming back to help with the cleanup. And a lot of them have been en route. A lot of them have been coming in just one at a time, a few at a time. But people are coming back to help with the cleanup. We want to make sure we leave this beautiful place as it was when we got here. Love from Ireland. Right on.
Ireland.
Yeah, I took Jordan out yesterday. We went on a drone tour and was able to bring live the 2 pads to show that the pipes were in the actual drill bits there.
Did you fly that way yet today?
No, this is a little too windy there, but it'll make it. So we got if you love water, you are all water protectors. Oh, let's see, 1806. Yeah, it feels like year 1806. Yeah, that's right. Not only is this the road 1806, it feels like year 1806. That's a good one. That's a good one. So, Amy McKenna, you just tuning in. This is the barricade from the Morton County Police Department to prevent water protectors or any residents go across through the 1806 towards the Dakota Access Pipeline. This is a blocked public road, public transit road. And the Collective Legal put together a letter to ask them that it was unlawful that they block this road because it prevents any emergency vehicles going through the road, any pedestrian walking, anything. It prevents anything that comes through to and from. I'm going to try to answer you guys' questions. Oh, so the rerouting is going on Highway 6 is the rerouting area through Solemn, which adds about an hour. It's an hour drive all the way around. This drive right here is it's about a 20-minute save, right? It's not like a whole big deal. It is a little bit out of the way, but it is a straight shot.
Right. I mean, you get fast. You get places faster if you go this way.
Yeah, and you know, someone said Myron Jared is trying to get a rise out of you. He is a sad soul. I don't know who Jared is. But you know, all we're doing here is sharing with you guys the truth of what we're witnessing here through indigenous eyes. And this is what we're seeing. You know, guys, most of the people that I do know that are trolls on there or get upset, that's something that they don't understand. Of this is real until it happens to you. Then you know, you're gonna have to stand up, and then who will stand with you? And really what we're seeing here is this is not just happening to the indigenous people, but it's happening to people all in this area. So the farmers have to go through it as well. Eminent domain was implemented on their own land, and they had no choice. Eminent domain was implemented by a corporation that is called Energy Transfer and Dakota Access Pipeline. So the best thing we can do is educate you guys on that. And yes, be angry. Don't be angry at me. You know, I'm only showing you guys what we're seeing.
He didn't do anything.
Yeah, you know. And yeah, we want to go home to our families, but what we're seeing here is that without the Dakota Access Pipeline, none of this would be happening. Without them desecrating sacred sites, none of this would be happening. And the contamination, the possible contamination of water, it's not if, it's when, is what we're going to see. That pipeline cracks, that pipeline explodes, and 18 million people's drinking water downstream is going to be affected. So the best thing these guys can do is educate themselves on the issues. Remember, if you're not indigenous from here, you were once somewhere else, which means your ancestors are from another country. And so what we're looking at here from our non-indigenous relatives to educate you that the indigenous people have always been here all throughout the country, and no matter what state you go to has been indigenous people. And they have sacred sites like this, and a lot of them have been desecrated, and a lot of them have been preserved. And so what you're looking at here is this has been desecrated. But many of the people who don't understand that get angry because there's a part of their history they don't have. And I can agree with them that should make you angry. I would be angry if I didn't have that history in my life of since time immemorial, that I understand where these stories came from, where this land, the water, how the mountains were formed, and the medicines that took hundreds and hundreds of years to identify. That is a blessing for us indigenous people, that we know that those stories and those songs and those ceremonies around them. And I feel for a lot of our non-native relatives who don't, when they get angry when they see this. And the first thought is to get angry.
Yeah.
You know, the first thought, and I feel for them, you know. So we send blessings their way. And what we're seeing right here is a disconnect from Mother Earth. The disconnect from the land you walk upon. You're able to desecrate it this easily. And it's not okay. So, yeah, guys, if... I see a lot of them on there, and it's good that they're watching, and I'm glad they're paying attention, because if they weren't, then they'd be walking around blind. So the good thing is, don't be so hard on them. Don't be so hard on them. You know, it's good that they're watching, and just send blessings their way, and don't engage with them and give them the energy that sometimes what I'm seeing is misery loves company. And if you don't have anything nice to say, it's just like when you're growing up as a kid, you know, don't say anything nice at all. Maybe these guys can help educate us on what they're feeling and why is it they feel that this kind of access denied is okay, and the desecration of burial sites and also grave sites is okay, and then the contamination of water, those things, why is it okay? Maybe they have an understanding that we don't. But it's okay that everyone has an opinion. And we're just showing you the truth of what we're seeing right here in front of us.
134 connects all the way up to Highway 6, doesn't it?
Yeah, 134 is on the other side of the bridge, other side of Lake Oahe. That's 134. So that goes around, and it doesn't come this way until it goes all the way up to Bismarck. So check out the map, and you get to see, like that non-native guy, the elder that just came through. He was oblivious that there was a barricade there.
He didn't even see it until he drove up on it.
He's lucky he wasn't like not like texting or something, you know? And then he comes right up on the barricade. He's lucky he wasn't hauling ass. Because right there, you know, that snow, he would have never stopped. And then they would have came down and said we did something crazy. And yeah, so I really hope he's okay. He's probably thinking, whoa, where did I just end up? That's what a reservation looks like.
I told him this was a war zone, and he kind of went.
Hey, there's a water back there, bro. Or an apple, or here's one right here too. Energy drink.
Oh, I'll take that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, this is, a lot of people aren't sure what they see is real, and what you're seeing right there is real. Let me pan back here. This is a 1806 bridge. This is very real, and it's been here for the last several months, since November 20th to be exact. The exact day this bridge was barricaded. 2 National Guard vehicles were parked there in front and lit on fire, and then later on reinforced by Morton County with the concrete barricades. How is DAPL completing the project with the help of Morton County on the Fort Rice area? That's how they've been able to complete this project, with the help of the police department, and protecting the vehicles that come across. They can't come this way, as you can see. This is barricaded. You have a road right here, which is called 134, which is the officers are sitting on. They come in from the other side, and they've had a lot of help from Morton County in protecting their vehicles as they come through. The police escorts, and as you can see, you know, the protection of the oil pipeline right here. That's how they get across. Let's see here, guys. The camp is in the floodplain. That is the concern. The water will come all the way up close to this bridge, from what we understand. And in the past, the water has gotten pretty high. We're not sure. This has been a really good snowfall, so we're going to have to see what happens.
Is there more snow expected, or is this
Yeah,
pretty much it?
actually, the next few days, the next week, there's a lot of snow that's expected here.
They're just watching us watch them.
Yeah,
Pretty much what it's like over here.
they're watching us watch them. Why are they doing this, Susan? Okay, well, this is actually what you're seeing is the protection of the pipeline. This is being done so the construction can complete on the other side. Anybody who crosses this line, Morton County has created laws that are no longer trespassing misdemeanors, but felony trespass. So the oil companies pretty much has a domestic tie to the legal system, and a lot of people, over 600 water protectors, have been arrested. So this is the protection of the Dakota Access Pipeline. Where you're looking at on the other side is oil energy transfer land. Remember, guys, just be respectful to each other. You know, educating each other is the best thing you can do. A lot of people don't know. They are in a bubble. They don't know what's going on here in Standing Rock. And when they find out, like the non-native elder that just almost went through the barricade there, you know, he was flying.
He was probably going, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how fast he was going, but he was going. He like, they're like, that's not smart.
Yeah, that's not smart. So what they're doing, Amy, is they're just up there just sitting. Kind of like we're sitting down here watching them watch us.
Also remember that, you know, if you guys are, you know, standing with us up here, that everything that you do out there falls back on this camp.
Yes.
So any actions that you do, you've got to think about the water protectors that are up here too, and how it falls back on the camps. People don't.
Yeah, people don't realize that what
Yeah.
you do definitely affects where you're at. And if you're going to do any actions, people want to know what to do. Some of the actions people are doing right now is they're divesting from Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Chase, Bank, and so they're divesting.
Divest before you get here.
Yep, divest before you get here, but also make sure you get in a credit union that make your transition before you do that, because some of the issues is it's going to take 30 days for you to get a card, and yeah, there's just a lot of issues that doesn't let you, we're digitally connected to the matrix. It's hard to get out of the matrix and then climb back in. Hey, Susie, how you doing, sister?
Is that Susie?
Yeah.
Susie.
From the Red River Valley, Tennessee. Right on. Wow. Ireland, Mexico reflecting.
It's a shame we can't drive up closer because you can see where they were dropping the tear gas in the snow.
Yeah. Oh, Yolanda. Love from BC, Canada. Wow.
So to talk more about the bridge, though, those I don't know if they can see, but the posts that's over there to the left.
Yeah.
Those two posts that are to the left of that barricade, they're both cameras. They're surveillance systems. Those two posts that's there to those two left
right
lights. Those are surveillance cameras, and on the posts where the lights are actually they also are. That's also where the cameras are, as well, so that they can
That's more appropriate.
surveillance us closer.
We're going to put some night vision on here, guys. There we go. The surveillance is right here. I'm going to show you guys where it's at. It's right there. And let's see, right there and right there.
Yeah, and then there's other ones here too. Oops. Well, on the bottom of those, anyways. They're all over the place on those lights. But the two posts that I'm talking about, those are if I remember correctly, those are definitely high range and
Yeah.
all sorts of different kind of cameras.
I'm sure they can see us really clear right here.
Yeah. Probably most definitely audio. So that's how they're treating us over
Yeah,
here.
they can hear us too.
Roll up my window real quick.
Yeah, they're throwing all of their technology out there to listen to us. We got to play them some music they love, maybe like Boy George music.
Boy George.
Yeah, play them some Michael Jackson, some 80s music. No, we don't want to give them what they like. We got to reconnect their spirit and play some powwow music. So look at the last footage if you guys want to know what the drill pad looks like. Yesterday was live footage going through. You'll be able to see. So yeah, Sherry, you can go look on the video I just posted from Young Turks, and you can see that the drill pad is there, and the pipes are in the actual drill, and there's a whole bunch of pipes there that shows evidence that they were drilling. So let's see here. Got these guys going up on top. They're just sitting there, and that's how it's gonna be. So I'm gonna close off for a minute here and go back to our normal no filter. This is what it looks like. Kind of over here, the wall. That'd be a good one to play. It's Pink Floyd, The Wall.
Yeah. Anything having to do with walls and being barricaded in.
And what we're witnessing here is at outside of Standing Rock, the equipment that they have and technology that they're using. One thing I haven't seen is their drone. That's one thing I haven't seen.
How would know?
So many of you guys, water protectors out there, one of the cool things you can get yourself is a selfie stick. That's how this is so straight. Get yourself a selfie stick, and a good one to be able to, that you can just put on there and just document. You want to hold that for a second? I think I have another one.
That the old guy is lucky that we caught him. I told him, I was like, do you realize where you're at right now? That was crazy.
Yeah, he is very lucky. But again, he's not too lucky, because maybe, you know, they're gonna harass him as he tries to go back that way. And they're gonna find out that he was just lost. We're sitting around in Moore County with charges. That's the scary part. People don't realize that. They hit them hard, hit them quick. We've seen all our water protectors get hit with these charges just standing there. Look at Mater, right?
Yeah, just standing there. Connie, you're gonna have to be a little more besides what is going on. This is the bridge that we're showing. Let's see. Dang, you've got question after question.
Yeah, answer those puppies.
All right, so we had a phone call come in. I just declined, but
yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
Anyways, while Myron's doing his thing, this is Fixico, man in the selfie stick. Anyways, this is the bridge again. This is actually Turtle Island over here to the right. I'm gonna roll the window down a little bit and show you a little bit of Turtle Island. So Turtle Island is the sacred burial hill, in which we are told to, you know, pay our respects to here while we're here. And as you can see, there's actually a sheriff's vehicle parked on top of it right now, therefore desecrating the burial you know, ground. So it's actually over that way. I don't know if you can really see it. Let's see. That little black thing right there. That's the sheriff's vehicle. Let's see. Right where that... Right there. That's where the sheriff's vehicle is. It's parked over there, right by, on top, actually literally on top of the burial grounds. And with that being said, how do I get that off of here? Oh, delete that. So that's Turtle Island, over that way. And again, you know, there's barbed wire all up and down that thing, that burial hill, at the base and at the top. Let's see. So, anyways, again, this is kind of how we're, you know, being treated. They're keeping us at bay with barbed wire, Constantine wire, and in a way, it's kind of like we're being kept in like cattle.
Yeah.
We're being kept in like cattle, and to be quite honest with you, I'm not a cow. I'm Muskogee Creek from the Muskogee Creek Nation of Oklahoma, and this is Myron Dewey from another nation. You know, we're humans. We're human beings. We're not cattle. You know, it's sad. It really is, but
we're still standing strong and representing, bringing to you guys the news, what's going on here at Oceti. I'm gonna also play you guys some jams here that have been recorded, and we know that they're listening, so we're gonna play them some music they like. I think that's gonna be good here. Some good jams.
Sharon Hildred, yes, it is very much in some ways relatable to that kind of camp. Well, not this camp. Sorry, you know, us being treated that way, being kept at bay with barbed wire and Constantine wire, razor wire, if you will. Let's see if there's any other questions. I actually don't know how LaDonna is doing. I haven't seen her since I've been here, so I hope she's doing well. If she's sick, let's see. I think she's well.
Yeah, I think she's doing okay.
Yeah, she's doing fine. Yeah,
she's a strong Indian woman. She's making it happen.
Let's see here. Muskogee, Oklahoma. Rachel. Hello, Miranda. We love you too.
We'll relax these guys with some Paiute music. Some flute music. This happened to be Myron Dewey who's playing the flute. It's my jams. Anybody got any other questions?
Jordan just got pulled over by police. Who's Jordan?
Oh, Jordan. Young Turks.
Oh.
Is he live? So we gotta see if he's live.
We'll see.
Did somebody check to see if he's live?
Can we check to see if Jordan is live by chance from the Young Turks?
The governor is also trying to request more money, is what we're seeing too.
Did you see Julie's question?
What's it say?
Is it true that you're asking people to leave camp?
Is it true that me, Myron Dewey? I'm just sharing the news with you guys. I didn't ask anyone to leave camp at all. All we did was yesterday was report that there's a space for people who want to come and help clean the camp, so we can leave it as it was when we found it. Only one asked people to leave was the chairman of the Standing Rock Sioux Tribe, Dave Archibald. He's the only one that has said that. LaDonna hasn't said it. I haven't said it. Chase hasn't said it. No one that I know. Have you? Who have you noticed anyone who said that? No.
Mm-mm.
There's an accident on 180 West that said. Hope they're all right. I-80 West. Okay. Let's see what Jordan. I'll look up Jordan real quick on Young Turks.
He's live right now, apparently.
Oh, is he?
I think so, yeah.
TYT. Let's see if he's. Where he's at. Oh, I can't get Wi-Fi all of a sudden.
Wonder why.
I'm gonna have to go to Plan B and connect through a hotspot. Then if that don't work, we'll have to go Plan C and just smoke signal.
Dee is saying he got cut off.
I know that guy's determined to tell the truth and show the truth, which I applaud him, and the work that he does is awesome. Just want to say that. You guys got to watch TYT because he does make it happen. Gets the news out there. Shares what we're witnessing here.
Charmaine is sharing something with you.
Jordan has been pulled over and they are asking Jordan for papers on his rental car. Holy.
Where's he at? Can we get a location for this Jordan at all, by chance?
Find my...
Victoria, you can help from New York by encouraging people to continue to divest, as well as reminding people if they are going to protest that it does fall back on the camp and the protectors up here in North Dakota.
We're very unique here. We're in a demonstration of prayer here at the camp. So, being here at camp, this is a demonstration of prayer because we're on a sacred ground, sacred sites. We're around that area. Completely different than if you were in the city. That is a protest. But here it's a demonstration of prayer. And we're showing the world this is how indigenous people have been praying and acknowledging the four-legged, the water, the winged ones, the spirits, in all four directions. And this is a way of life. And wherever we go and we talk about these things, it's in a good way, and it's in prayer. Mm-hmm. So once we start to protest here, it gives Morton County a right to incite the riot in their point of view. And right now, they're the only ones that drew blood on that side. And in this memorial part right here, where this bridge is right here. It's the second place actually when September 3rd, when the guy was bit by the dogs up on the sacred sites, September 3rd. So just kind of be mindful. And a lot of our non-native relatives don't understand that. And I understand when I see your comments that you don't understand it. And so we're helping you because we did have a way before Western contact. And a lot of our people still have that way. We're still practicing this way with the connection of the earth, because what you do to our Mother Earth, what you do to the earth, you do to yourself. And if you don't believe that, try pouring oil in your water and then drinking it. That's how this works. Let's flip that this way. Try to find it here. Yeah, keep us updated on Jordan. We're gonna try to tap in and find out what's going on with Jordan, guys. Keep us updated, Dee Dee.
How close is Dapple to completion?
You know, they're pretty dang close. I'm not an expert. Those pipes look like they're almost there. They're worked all the way up to the part they needed to.
Jordan's feed ended. That's what it says.
No one knows where he's at. Did anyone get a read on where he was at?
Anybody, by chance, get a read of where Jordan is at? Kind of what his status is. It'd be cool to kind of know. If anybody's able to help with that, that would be great. From TYT, the Young Turks. Julie, hello. Julie, come up here. I'm right up here. Come up here, Julie. Join us. Dee Dee, yeah. Dee Dee's right. If anyone can find out where Jordan was or is, Myron and I can go and rescue him or talk to him or do whatever to
Pick him up
to make sure he's not being harassed. Oh, he was being harassed.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is the bridge unblocked? No, the bridge, Helen Rankin, it is not.
Yeah, we can show you the bridge real quick.
Yeah, we'll show you real quick. Helen, this is for you and everyone else that are also tuning in right now. Helen, this is the bridge right now. This is showing that it's still blockaded. Not only do we have the blockade still, but you also still have the surveillance cameras that are right over here, here as well, and here. That's what we got so far. In addition to police monitoring these hills from there, this location, and that location as well. So that's where we are at right now. Let's go back to let's see. Jordan is not pulled over anymore. Umbra Tracido. That's pretty much what we've been told before. Yes, Kim, they're still working on the drilling. Rose, we know. Alright, well, let's see.
Wow. Yeah.
What'd you get?
So we can show people here. What we're looking at right here is the collaboration of DAPL with National Guard. That's right there in front of you. I just took that picture right there in front of us.
Jordan is safe. He's driving now. It's crazy. So like you can get really.
Yeah. So we'll get so close, we can see their license plates. And this guy just has an American flag for his license plates.
Turn that thing upside down.
While we all have to have license plates, this guy don't. These generators are on 24/7, wasting a lot of taxpayers' dollars. There is no reason for those lights to be on. I wonder how much it costs an hour to keep those generators running.
Didn't we talk about that at one point?
Yeah, and how many they have here?
Do you need this?
Like a little speck somewhere on there. There it is.
Myron, do you sell your music anywhere?
I used to on iTunes, but as iTunes changed, I haven't. I just play now, just for fun. Just for the love of it. Oh, there's another dapple up there. He just pulled up.
Yeah, he did.
So we can show everyone, you know, when we see somebody new show up, come to watch us. Come to watch us, watch them. This guy just pulled up. See if he's got license plates. Nope, no license plates. Oh, this guy standing behind. Like he's... Yeah, that's what we're witnessing right here. I can give him a clear shot of the bridge too, so everyone has a good idea what it looks like close up.
We can do like a... Alright.
That's the bridge. It's a close shot of the bridge right there. It's pretty high. Those barricades, concertina wire is still there. You were talking about the mace canisters that were shot also.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I can't. Let me put it into video. Okay, there we go. Let's put it into video right here. Give a good clean shot.
Let's see if I can...
And then I'll go up here to the vehicles sitting up on the military up on top. And then we'll go down here to concertina wire. Shoot over here to these guys up on the hill. Oh, I think my battery died here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, he took off. The other vehicle is sitting over there. These vehicles are all the way across. They're all the way across the hill.
I don't know if that's really good. I can't really see on that screen, but...
They're all the way across the hill, these vehicles. Oh, he went back down there. He went down there by this other vehicle. That's the sheriff that pulled up. Well, I'm glad to see Jordan got let go. There was no reason for them to pull him over anyways. Yep, no reason at all. He didn't do anything. He's reporting the news, reporting it like we are. He's been here. He's been seeing what's been going on here. He's been witnessing what's been happening. Did he go back on live, Dee Dee?
I don't know if Dee Dee's still with us. Dee Dee, did he go back on live, do you know? Victoria, we all are part of this, this Mother Earth, and we all, if we were to cut our hands. We all bleed the same color, so in a way, you are part of our culture. So thank you for your kind words, Victoria. Helen, the helicopter hasn't been around yet today, has it?
Not that I noticed.
Yeah, I didn't notice it. Yeah. I haven't heard it. You can hear that thing too, early in the morning. Just loud and proud. Or not really proud on their part, or not, but whatever. It's loud and annoying as heck.
I can't sleep without putting helicopter music now.
The helicopter sounds actually help us sleep.
Yeah, I need that helicopter. When it's not there, I get worried. I'm making sure that pilot's okay. I got a connection with that pilot now. A deep connection. When I see him flying crazy, I know it's not, he's got an off day. When I see him cut it short, he's got maybe some issues with his intestines. He's got to go to the bathroom or something. We worry about him now. If he's at a certain elevation, we know he's all right. If he's too low, we know something's going on. He's being pressured by Morton County. If he's too high, he's off his game because he's on autopilot. So we got this connection with these pilots, these guys that fly around at night too, with their lights off. Last night they didn't come around. Did you hear them last night?
Yeah,
I didn't hear them last night. So they these pilots, we know which ones are in there, which ones are, well, of course, when we look them up every day when they come, look at who's flying, whose plane it is, and the sheriffs. So, we send blessings your guys' way. You fly up there with the Eagles. We send good blessings your way, and they haven't dropped any apples out of that plane lately. So, yeah. Let's do this here, guys. Put you up here. There we go. I got another selfie that's a little stronger. Yeah, where we're at. Okay, so Dee Dee's back on.
Dee Dee said no.
Hey, Austin.
Dee Dee said no about on him being live streaming again.
To send him a text to see if he's all right. No helicopter today, guys.
I'm gonna be on deck. I'm gonna look this side. Right here.
So, yes, they miss my absence, Dee Dee. I miss them too, They're the reason why I'm back. They're the distraction. They're not the problem, though. Remember, the problem is the Dakota Access Pipeline. If that was not here, we wouldn't be here. Morton County is just part of the problem. But they are not the problem. They are what I call the distraction. And a lot of them, that's just their job. Their job is to do their work, And well, I'm gonna post a video about this bridge as soon as I get off with you guys. What I think of this bridge, and what's happening here is, this bridge again. Many of you guys here just tuning in that this bridge is denying emergency exit for any of the ambulances and emergency vehicles that need to go through.
Hey, guess what I hear? I hear a plane.
Oh, you got a plane, huh?
Yeah, there's a plane coming.
Oh, there he is, right there. Hold on, guys. I can get you the plane.
Yeah, we have the
right
plane
there.
going now.
It's going right there. But we spoke too soon.
You heard us.
Yeah, you heard us. Got him. I got him. So we'll show everybody what the plane looks like here, guys. There he is. He didn't disappoint us. Look at that. Oh, Okay, hold on here, guys. That's the plane. He just flew by. He just flew by. So, we spoke a little too early. Yep.
We made it happen.
Yep. Wow. So, yeah, that plane just flew by. It'll come by again twice. It'll come by a little lower. I'll get you guys. It's that same. Yeah, the same Cessna plane. So this does a high speed of it. So we'll see if it got the. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, there it goes, right there. Yeah, it still got this the number on there. I was too shaky when it went across, but it won't. It'll come again closer.
It's over here somewhere.
We'll get it for you guys. Get you a clear picture.
There it is, right here. Right over here.
Oh, yeah.
It's slow and low. So right now the plane is flying. Where is it? Close to the bridge, just above the bridge. Hey, do you think it's going really slow?
Yeah,
it's about to like.
It's riding the wind is what it's doing. So we'll show you guys what this plane looks like.
Should you want me to grab your phone and show it out the window, or?
No, we're gonna see. Here's what this plane does. Is it shows. Here's the plane.
It's just sitting right above us.
Yeah, it's actually sitting almost right above us. Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's actually right here. Do you see that plane? Right there. It's just chilling. Hi, little guy. Hey. It's right above us now. Just right in the wind.
Got a good shot of it. Thank you.
So it's literally right above us.
Oh, I got a little bit of a. Oh, my equilibrium went off after the plane went by. That's a trip.
Alright, so I'm putting it back in this thing.
Hold on here, let me show what this plane looked like here real quick. So here's the shots of the plane. And what you see on this plane is that it has a what this plane has is a camera on there, right there, guys.
Let me go ahead. I gotta get it over here though.
There's a camera right there. On there, right there where my thumb is, right there, there's a camera on that plane. And we're thinking it's a camera or it could be a stingray. You guys tell me. It's in a different place than before. Alright, we'll put that back up there. I want to thank the Morton County Police Department for bringing that plane out. They don't disappoint us sometimes. We were just talking about that plane. I started getting a little sleepy, lullaby-like. But, you know, we're able to document because they're able to send us what we need. Yeah, that plane will be cruising around. Soon the helicopter will be back out, but that plane will go round and round and round. It flew right over us. It took pictures. It's going back again, huh?
Yeah, it's coming back around.
Yeah.
That was crazy to see it just like almost stall.
Yeah. Yeah. It's riding. It's riding.
There it is again.
Let's see if I can. Here, you want to take a picture?
Yeah.
Give you some computer, what do you call it? Photography 101 lessons. Now it's going faster.
Is it a manual?
Yeah. Yep. Oh, they got dogs down there. Holy, look at that. They got dogs. Dobermans.
Oh.
Get a picture of that. So they got dogs right there. We'll show you guys some pictures. They got dogs out playing with the National Guard. They're pulling everything out today. Yeah, they got the dogs out right now. The dogs are out there playing. Oh, they put them back in. No, they're running around. I don't know if you guys can see.
Oh, they're there right there.
Yeah, the dogs. Those are dogs over there playing around. See them? Right there to the left.
Alright, that plane's coming back over this way.
Dogs running around over there. Wow. Said another Humvee pull up. More vehicles are pulling up now. Now that the what do you call it, showing up. Well, guys, it's a little bit, it's not working there. They just do it like this. Yeah, more people showing up now. That plane's still going over the top of us. It's actually going hella slow.
It's just chilling.
Yeah, it's just going slow, taking pictures of us. That's just normal. God, that's crazy how normal that is. It's just crazy how this is getting desensitized how normal it is that you're seeing this type of militarization and, you know. Try to get you guys a really close-up look here at what we got going on. Man, I definitely need to get like binoculars for my iPhone.
Cat Mom just pulled up behind me. Hang on.
That's what I need, is binoculars for my iPhone.
They just brought dogs. They're bringing dogs in.
So we're just documenting them. They're bringing their dogs in over there.
So no weapons, but they can use dogs?
I guess.
I don't see anything else with them, just the dogs.
You've been watching our live stream?
A little bit.
There were 2 Dobermans.
Matter of time before those snowmobiles come in too.
How's that thing working?
Pretty fantastically, actually. This is what lens is heavy as hell. I brought Dobermans.
It's the National Guard there with 2 Humvees. Dapple Security is pulled up with the National Guard.
On this front hill.
And their technology sitting right on the hill is really interesting. Their cameras, their IP cameras that's run off of solar. So they're using a lot of money to document what's going on here.
So are dogs not considered less than lethal then? Is that how that works?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
I mean, because the
It may
governor
be.
said no weapons, lethal or non-lethal.
Well, them dogs can freaking...
But that's the first time I've seen dogs.
Yeah.
4th vehicle just pulled
Yeah,
up.
the 4th vehicle just pulled up.
Can you grab a photo of that Humvee that's driving?
Which button is it?
It's this one right there. Just autofocus it on 134 that's driving. It's gonna come over here in a second. Yeah, there you go.
He's gonna go up and probably shift change.
It's probably what they're getting ready for.
Yeah.
And that plane is gonna come right behind those trees again.
So we have another Humvee coming in right there.
You see that guy?
They got freaking Dobermans up there, huh?
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
Fozzie, you ready for a fight?
That's what I'm saying. We need to get everybody with a dog in there lined up.
You want to bring your dogs? We'll bring ours.
No,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Are you laughing?
yeah.
We're totally kidding.
Okay. Now all of a sudden I can't get a good shot here. Make sure I got a...
Yeah, you see that white car that just pulled up?
Yeah.
No. You see the white car that just came up over here? I don't know if that's the other one.
Yeah, it's a sheriff. They know they're being live streamed. So you guys, do me a favor. Let's take a moment and share this as many places as you can. Share right now. Let's give them the attention they want. To let them know that this is unlawful to have a barricade on the 1806. Mind you that it's been around an hour now that the ambulance has had to go all the way around to whoever it had to take over there to the hospital.
So it's just been like this all day?
I mean, it kind of got exciting just like in the last 10 minutes.
So it looks like we got a shift change over there. The National Guard up on the hill.
It's decent, yeah. I mean,
They put the dogs back in.
Not as good as my binoculars.
right. That's why I said it's fairly decent.
I guess we're going back. I don't know.
Oh. What's Cat Mom's plan?
No one ever knows what Cat Mom's doing. Not even Cat Mom.
Not even Cat Mom.
So let's see here, guys. Yeah, take a minute to just share, explain that we're looking at the 1806 outside of Cannonball, where the community has no access to the unlawful blocking of the bridge here. Which we still have the plane going across. What can you read the numbers on the plane?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. There we go.
And then just zoom in up on top. Pull in, yeah.
Yeah, I can, and that definitely is a camera.
What are the numbers there?
N29er SP.
Plane number is N299SP. N299SP is the plane. I believe that's the sheriff plane, though, that's going around. He's just continuing to go around us, around and around and around. What you guys are looking at is what can be believed as I don't know, it's like modern warfare. You know what we're looking at here with the Dakota Access Pipeline and its own security force, its own. You have an international energy company with its own militarized force. That's what you have here. There's no other way around it. That's what it is. They had eminent domain, which means the government is the only one that should have eminent domain over its over the territory for certain utilities, such as the railroad and the electricity, the telephone lines, the roads, the public roads we're looking at here. Eminent domain, yeah, it only goes to certain government utilities. And so what we're seeing here is an international energy company that has domestic ties to the domestic resources as well as eminent domain. And I think that's what's puzzling a lot of people, is how did Energy Transfer Company, Dakota Access Pipeline, get eminent domain, which went through many of the farmers' territory as long as this pipeline goes. As far as this pipeline goes. Oh, there's a Humvee heading out. It didn't even stop and talk to the officers. I noticed that the first time. Those are pretty sweet Humvees, though. So the snow, what's on the snow right there in front?
What? Oh, that little...
The red. You see the red?
Yeah.
What is that?
Let me confirm. That is the tear gas.
Okay, so that's tear gas right in the front. So let me show you guys that what I'm looking at is right here in the very front is tear gas. Right here.
It's the tear gas residue that's left over.
That's the tear gas residue we're looking at right there. Okay, that's tear gas residue. The other thing we're going to be looking at here is these are right here. These are the different agencies. Those are Morton County Police Department. It looks like Sheriff's Department and I want to say Fargo. That other one almost looks like a tribal cop, but it's not. But that's the kind of vehicles they have. And they're all looking at us, looking at them. That plane is still going right over the top of us, huh?
Mm.
Yeah, they put the dogs away. So again, what we're looking at is the roadblock. For those of you guys just chiming in, this is the roadblock on 1806 put by Morton County Police Department. Here's what you're seeing. I'm going to go back a little bit so many of those who just chimed in. This is the roadblock where emergency vehicles cannot go through. They cannot go through. Any first responders cannot go through. No, we can't tell if that's the BIA or not. I don't think it is. It's hard to tell though. My vehicle's been sitting there a while.
It doesn't look like BIA.
Okay, let's see. Nope, yeah, you're right. Doesn't look like them. It's hard to tell though because we can't see the side.
Right, it shines. It almost looks like a white unmarked vehicle and a silver. That the vehicle on the left and the back is just a Ford F something, F-150, and then the next one is just a regular Chevy. The truck has a light bar on it, so it's probably like a Chevy.
I have to put this lens up there. Is this one closer? Can you see better with this?
It's pretty legit. Yeah, I think it might even work best if you like switch it over so it.
Okay, so. Well, you're right, huh? Let me try that, guys. There we go. Yeah, it's a little better. Not a whole lot. When you're looking through the lens, it's a lot clearer.
Yeah.
Just to let you guys see what we're looking at here. I'm not sure if it's going to show better if I go any other way. No, it doesn't go that way. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stop getting you guys sick doing that. I'm getting me a little bit. Okay, we're gonna continue to. Let me put that back here. Got the plane still going over the top. That plane for many of you guys, water protectors, you know, it's a constant thing. I think that's one of the main things people remember when they come here is that plane is always going over. That helicopter is always going over. So many of you guys are just tuning in. What you're witnessing to the right is the Dakota Access Security Mercenaries sitting with the National Guard. And a little bit to the left is the Morton County Police Department, Sheriff Department, as well as a few other documented agencies. They're all sitting in line just BSing with each other. It looks like an unmarked vehicle. Could be Krishmeyer. It's hard to say. Well, here's what we're doing on a Monday afternoon. What do you think?
Beats watching TV at home.
We're in the movie though. Yeah. So relatives, you know, take a moment to pass this on. Educate the viewers on what we're watching over here at Standing Rock currently today. Today's a normal cleanup day. We're cleaning up the camp. The EPA from the tribe is down here helping clean up the camp, and we're down here documenting what's going on here with the bridge. The bridge is supposed to be getting cleared, but we don't see any sign of that bridge right now being cleared at all. We got about, what, 30-mile-an-hour wind. It's not too cold. It's actually pretty warm today, around 40 degrees, which is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm saying that's warm.
That is warm. The snow's not as packed as it used to be. The snow's kind of...
We also have more BIA coming in as well into Prairie Nights. And I witnessed BIA checking in yesterday. Oh, that's Highway Patrol right there. BIA checking in yesterday, who was staying till March 31st. That was his checkout time. March 31st.
Really?
Yeah. You know, I just happened to be standing there, picking up Jordan there from the hotel. March 31st. It's a long time for them to be coming in. Imagine that budget. $80. They're probably staying in suites. They probably blocked off, and they space them between every other hotel. They space them out. You know, so it's a trip how they do that, and you know, between every other room. That's what we noticed last summer, anyways. So it never felt safe in there. But there was a moment it did feel safe, because it seemed like Morton County wouldn't go over to Prairie Nights, because BIA was in every other room. But then, you know, you realize, well, you know, when they disarmed, when he got disarmed, Kyle Thompson, the BIA is the ones that arrested him, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's when you kind of think maybe they're all right.
Yeah, you're kind of on the fence.
Yeah, I'm still on the fence. That guy was all right. He probably got fired. They put him. See, in Indian country, they don't put like if you mess up, they put you in some isolated place in Alaska. But for our native people, when they try to isolate them in some isolated place, we love it. We try to get away from colonization.
They're like, please take me there.
Go there and pray, ceremony. Yep, that guy's taking off. He's probably going to go up on top. So right up on top again, I haven't seen the dogs. So the dogs were let out. Look like they put them away. What qualifies you to be a mercenary? Do you gotta like? I wonder what qualifies them to be. How do you put your resume out there?
I think they know you.
They know you.
I think that's how it works. They know you and your qualifications. Like, if every situation you've been trained through, you know.
What about these guys? You know, I mean, they like hanging out with them. I wonder, you know, because these guys are family guys. They got children, and they're like, so where'd you go today, Dad? Oh, I went over to Standing Rock, and I shot a few Indians over there, and some non-native, their supporters, and yeah, well, I'm standing beside mercenaries too. Yeah, what is that? How does that sit well with them?
Oh, I don't know what they talk about at their dinner tables.
And that'd be interesting, is, you know, how do they educate their children on what's going on?
Are their children asking their parents what's going on, what they're learning on at school?
I'm pretty sure they have to be, because the students contact me from the schools over there, Mandan and Bismarck. So I do have conversations with our high school students that know, and many of them say that their parents don't discuss what's really happening, and they actually see what's happening, so they know their parents are lying. And I just tell them, you know, well, you got to be careful. You know, you don't want to. I mean, these are open investigations. You don't want to get your parents in trouble, or I don't know. You know, it's hard to say. You know, if they're not being honest with them.
True.
But that dinner conversation, you know, so what'd you do today, Dad? You know, oh, I sat all day. Oh, here comes a big truck. Looks like it's some type of grader, snowplow, maybe. Or maybe what they're going to do is they're going to start to take down the road, the barricade. It's there for some reason. It'll probably start with that dirt on the other side, if anything.
Wow, there's more coming. There's more vehicles coming.
Here we go. See what live streaming does. Puts
Cat mom, do you copy over? Can you come to my 20 up here?
Kind of sounds like a brothel. Cat mom. Yeah, I think they're gonna start cleaning this up. Dang, power of social media, right?
Digital smoke signals.
Yeah, you have the right person watching and saying, "Hey, you guys get over there. You guys are streaming. They're streaming you to the world. get over there and take that damn barricade down.
We have no person checking you out right in the morning. Over.
Yeah. That's what we're looking at right there. As they're coming in. We'll see how many more come in though. There's got to be a truck.
Cat mom, can you come to my 20 up here near the rope?
Hey, I was already on my way there. See you in a second.
10-4.
Oh, look at that. What's
Radio
on the,
going off.
There's something on the back of that vehicle.
Hang on, let me zoom in and find out.
Or is it the marker?
Which one are you talking about?
Well, the fourth vehicle back. Looks like there's some off the back of them.
Oh, that thing?
Is that just a marker?
That I think is just a marker. Getting paranoid a bit. Yeah, it's a marker. Here, I can talk to her while you live stream. That way you don't get. Let me put this back in because we don't get chatter on this.
Alright guys. Again, there it looks like something's going on over there. Maybe they're... He just walked on that side. I'm going to play you guys a song here.
I don't know what that red soda is. I just put up. Look at that one.
So what we got there is a couple of, looks like they're trucks. Some type of, well, they look like actually two dump trucks. You know, on the other side of 1806, I was wondering if they still give you a fine, $250 fine for driving on that road.
I don't know, but they've got it barricaded off, so I'm assuming that you would.
Yeah. When I went down there, that's what they were going to try to give me was a $250 fine.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I said, well, it just says nothing about being barricaded.
I just wanted to see if you wanted some fry bread.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm from Oceti Resistance.
Yep.
I wanted to bring you fry bread.
You know, I seen a video where they came across the barricade and they were bringing the tribe water and tobacco. And they were like, it's too late for that. You already lied.
It's too late.
Now you want to follow protocol.
I guess me coming down with the greenhouse sitting up on the road over here.
Oh, that guy's got a nice lens.
Here we go.
Looks like we got a bigger lens coming, guys. Okay. I mean, you guys just tuning in. You know, this is the 1806 barricade. What we're seeing is military presence, police militarization up on the hill.
Here's the backhoe.
Yeah, look like we're getting the backhoe coming in. Hey, how's it going?
You're shooting Myron.
Are you shooting?
Yeah, I'm shooting live.
We'll go around the other side.
Okay. You can jump in.
Alright, we've got a backhoe.
Yeah. So we got a backhoe coming in, guys. We got any jams, yeah.
I want to get a shot of you.
Shot of me.
Yeah. We're doing these. You don't have to say anything. It's
No,
just
it's
a
okay.
shot of you, okay?
Yeah.
I have a drive. A stick.
All right,
Okay.
they're coming to do
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, I think they're coming to take it down. Look at that, guys. We're gonna witness them taking down the barricade. This is the power of social media,
My radio on real quick.
right?
Yeah.
I'm sitting there live
We
streaming
were
for
live
that.
streaming talking about
Talking
it. and all
about
of
the
a sudden,
bridge, yeah.
We talked about the plane. The plane came over.
Yeah. So this is good.
I want to shoot him real quick, but then let's talk about a couple shots. But I need 3 shots. The ones we talked about. Okay?
Yeah, I'll be here for a little bit.
No, I'm gonna stay right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna catch this too. this is perfect. When you told me you were out here, I knew where you were.
Let's go, let's catch this train. Space renegade, about to catch this pain. Let's do something that we never did before. Make our way through the mystery store. Let's see what's beyond that road. I looked around and let go. You weren't real close to me, but that's the separation. Get free, get fly. Fly like eagle, bring it by. Way by, how we see one to catch it. My, it's how I know.
Stipulation with the dogs is that they can see the dogs off.
But I think about you no matter how far you are. I'm free at last. Free from toxic chains and past. IMC gonna come real fast. With my diamonds, 20 blast.
Wow.
Up it, fire, deep down inspired. Been a long road and sometimes we get tired. Wired to a connection naturally acquired. From user ceremony and desire.
Can't let them know we're fine.
I'm a dreamer,
They'll
but
think,
I'm not the only one, 'cause I admire
they'll think
movement within the
49
empire. The
going
choir is not who I'm trying to reach, inspire. 'Cause I listen to my people much higher.
Right on the bridge.
I'm free at last. Free from toxic chains of past.
They're taking it down now. Well, they're moving the dirt.
ridiculous. It's an obvious barricade
Yeah.
to stop water protectors from getting to the pipeline.
I see.
Yeah, it's an obvious barricade.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's the dirt. First they got to move is the dirt.
So they got to take all that dirt out of there,
Yeah. It's the dirt. It's the dirt first they got to move.
and then they'll start moving those blockades, right? So
Yeah.
we won't see anything for a little while, actually, of the...
No, we won't see anything like that.
Can we look at some footage? Do you have time, or do you want to, are you going live?
Oh, yeah, it's this. Yeah, it is live.
Oh, okay.
I don't have the footage in here.
Oh, you don't?
Not on here. Not in. I don't carry it with me.
Okay, so,
I never talk business when I'm in footage when I'm live. I just say. Yeah, they got to first. They got to scoop up all the dirt. Is what they got to do. Must be all online. My whole playlist is online.
I don't know, that sucks. You know what? I don't like the cloud. It fucks with your playlist. You don't have control over it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
somewhere.
I'm trying. I only got a few jams, and none of them are the ones I just played all flute music earlier.
Where are they going? I'm just not doing anything to distract. Oh, they're gonna get that crap. Good for them.
Yeah, I don't like that playlist either.
Oh,
I
they're
can't.
just looking at the crap.
It's too deep.
Yeah.
Get a good shot.
What do they got up there in terms of vehicles?
Just police vehicles. Yeah, nothing really. I want to get a good shot of the.
What do they got over there on the left hill?
They just did a switch out. It's just another. It's another. What do you call it? Vehicle.
One of those tanks?
Humvee.
Yeah, Humvee.
I got binoculars right there. Or somewhere over here. Oh, right here.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, so what they got to do first is move the dirt that's barricaded down there. That's what I wanted, was that dirt. Okay, these guys took about 1,000 photos.
These guys?
Yeah.
Really?
This is a rapid fire, so when you take photos, it just. Brrr.
This doesn't get zoomed in though. This one.
No, it's a straight. It's
a straight shot.
Yeah, it's
Cool though.
really small. They got pretty good distance on them though.
Yeah, they do. It's like a long lens camera.
No, Amazon. I think that's a Sandy Hut cleaner. Yeah, that's the Sandy guy. Sandy Hut cleaner up there.
The orange?
Yeah, the up there. Yeah,
Oh, up on top?
the porta potties. They call it different here. Yeah, look at all these vehicles that are pulling in now.
Yeah, I wonder what that's about.
They're just
Just to make sure we don't do something.
yeah.
They think we might go up there.
It needs to be down.
Yeah, I mean, the excuse is ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna go check out a couple things in the camp.
Yeah, they're going to continue to go back and forth, and they have to get out that dirt.
Is that guy hauling dirt?
Yeah, he's hauling dirt out. Not sure how long it'll take, but yeah.
That's gonna be a while. It'll take a few loads. Maybe only 2 though. That's a pretty big truck.
So this is the discussion, was talking about the barricade and the dirt, and how their obligation today was to be working on that.
You mean the discussion last night?
Well, last night. Well, for us, it was today.
Yeah.
You know, sitting here to hold them accountable. We have to hold them accountable.
Yep. And last night it was a little funky, in my opinion.
Can you give us an update on last night? If you don't mind? Yeah.
Well, I didn't stay very long, but
So, somebody just came over with a question that's watching our live feed that's on the phone. What's gonna happen what's the plan after they clear the barricade? Do you know?
Yeah, they want to know. They want to know what's going to happen when it's open. Are they going to just come through?
I mean, you might want to say that and cover that on the live stream because we're watching it.
Yeah,
we
we're
take it down
yes.
right now.
Yeah. What are the after effects? Is they can come through camp. They can't arrest anybody.
Yeah.
But they can try.
Yeah.
We don't know. What they've done has been unlawful so far.
I see those binoculars here.
So it's hard to say what they're gonna do, or what they can do. But what we are seeing is that they are moving it.
That road doesn't go directly to the drill pad. It's a road that goes off of there.
Yeah.
This road goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an off road to the drill pad that they've made. It's not this road. This is the highway that just runs to Mandan that gives us access to the road.
I'm live streaming here. Oh, okay. No, it's okay.
Well, no, I guess
Yeah, we don't want to. Yeah.
well, everywhere else it's 65.
Well, I'm glad that this is coming down. What do you think it'll mean afterwards? I mean, because literally it'll only take a few hours to. I mean, what they're probably going to do is they got to take it down. They got to clear. It won't be open today, but.
well, I think they need to not only take this blockade down that they put up, but also the one on 134 and the one up on 1806 south of Fort Rice. I think that they strategically blocked all 3 of those roads to prevent water protectors from accessing the pipeline, and I think that they did that illegally and then spun the narrative that somehow water protectors in the camp are responsible for the blockage of these roads, these state roads, when very obviously they are blocked to protect the Dakota Access Pipeline. And then it makes me wonder, you know, who are these men working to protect the Dakota Access Pipeline using, you know, state and federal funds and agencies and departments,
Yeah.
including in their assaults on water protectors on this bridge.
Yeah, for those of you guys just chiming in, this is the bridge on 1806 that is unlawfully blocked off. And right now they're in the removal process. There's dirt back there, several truckloads of dirt that they have brought in before, and they're gonna have to clean that site out. And then they did testing, which is the bridge is sound, nothing wrong with the bridge, so the bridge is good to go. They're gonna have to, if you look into the side, give you guys a little update here on this Constantine wire that is all right through here. Constantine wire is all the way across. That's Constantine wire right there. So that's what you're seeing right there. Right here is where the vehicle, the dozers are going to be cleaning. And then you also have bystanders, which is probably Kirschmeyer and several other agencies sitting in their cars back there observing. And then to the left, you also have your military presence here to the left right here. You got DAPL security with Morton County, and then you have also right here the National Guard. So we are witnessing that they're starting the process to clean their side of the bridge. And from that part is what's going to happen next is what's going to happen to water protectors. I think that's a big question is, Trish, I didn't see how many dogs. I just saw there was a few dogs up on top of the hill. I don't think they intended for us to see those dogs. But, you know, dogs are officers. But also, you know, we're worried that what they'll do is unleash the dogs like we seen in September 3rd with the Dakota Access Security that unleashed the dogs when they were when they pushed forward 20 miles and went through sacred sites, burial grounds. That was what they went through with dozers. And that's when the Dakota Access first drew blood. This bridge is the other place that was drawn, blood was drawn here on this bridge. These two places, one of them is a memorial, which is this bridge now. This is a memorial. Many people come here to leave offerings and sing ceremonial songs here to acknowledge what's happened on this bridge. So what we're seeing right here is Morton County. I'm not sure actually if that is Morton County. Is that Morton County? You know, it could be roads. It could be roads, high patrol roads, but they're clearing the dirt that's on the other side of the bridge. If you guys want to see what the other side of the bridge looks like, you can actually go and see my live feed from a few days ago, which I showed the other side of the bridge, what it looked like. And this bridge impedes emergency vehicles from going across and residents from coming back and forth. But most important, emergency vehicles that have to go all the way around on Highway 6. And in a life and death situation, that's very important that this road be open because it is a direct access straight to the hospital.
It's also a way to impose economic sanctions on Standing Rock Sioux Tribe.
That's right. Economic strangling, the economic development here.
It's not by accident that the 3 roads that surround the pipeline are blocked with these blockades, and it's not by accident that they've kept those blockades up to this time. Now, if they actually take them down, it's yet to be seen. They've come here before with equipment to move things around, and they actually built up the blockade like you see it now, stacked cement blocks upon blocks to protect water, to protect the Dakota Access Pipeline from I don't know what, from water protectors who are, you know, spiritually resisting.
Yeah, the water protectors are spiritually resistant on this side. They're armed with a prayer and a song, is what they're armed with. Their voice, their spirit is strong.
And there will be no spiritual surrender.
Mm-hmm. I agree. No spiritual surrender. We're in a different time right now. What we're witnessing here, the world is watching. It's gotten really common to see on these signs. The world is watching when it comes to the Dakota Access Pipeline. And again, there is no spiritual surrender here. So take that, take a minute to share and repost what you're witnessing here, and you know, help fill in the blanks with some of the relatives around you, and bring the awareness of what's going on here in Standing Rock with the Dakota Access Pipeline. There are going to be many Standing Rocks all along this Dakota Access Pipeline. The encroachment of sacred sites, of private property, of businesses, an international energy company that has domestic ties and eminent domain. So that's still a question that we're hearing, is how do they get eminent domain? What does that mean to have eminent domain? You got a lot of people down there though that are still pulling, vehicles are still pulling up. There goes the plane again.
I'm gonna go check the camp. I'll be right back.
All right. So guys, we're here for you guys just chiming in, documenting the Dakota Access Pipeline here, and live from Oceti. What they're doing is removing right now the dirt.
Did I leave that? Oh, here it is. Okay.
So what I'm doing, relatives, is I'm just documenting, still filming. Well, we got it. Now it's going. We'll see how far they go in this bridge and taking down the barricade over here. The National Guard, or the Morton County Police Department, National Guard, and DAPO Security. I wonder if DAPO pitched in for it. Or what we're hearing is that the governor is trying to get more money from the state. That's what we're hearing. Well, you can't listen to anything that's going on here on iTunes anymore. All right, guys. You could share live feeds. Go down to your share and click share, and you can share your live feeds right there. You can share this live feed out. Does anyone have any information on what's going down along the Mexican border with the pipeline down that way? I know they got some issues down there in Texas. Which one is it?
The Trans-Pecos.
Trans-Pecos. Anyone been down there? Anyone know what's going on down there? Catherine, this is just inciting fear in people. Wow, you're late to the game, lady. They've been doing this for the last 2 months, and this is where the percussion grenades, this is where the rubber bullets, the mace, the canisters of mace. This is where that went through, Catherine. Mosica, and what we're witnessing right here is this is live. This is what is happening here. And if you're thinking that this is inciting fear in people, you've never been to Standing Rock. You're late to the game. And what we're seeing here is that, you know, this has been happening to the indigenous people too long. If you're not aware with what's been happening throughout Indian country, throughout the tribes, be aware, educate yourself on the indigenous people, because when you get angry about what you see here, you need to be angry, but be educated angry. Educate yourself on what's going on here. We were gonna send up the drone, but it's the wind is kind of blowing and I don't want to lose it. But you guys got a good spot, good clear spot. We're looking right in the front of what you're able to see right there in front of you guys. I bet you I could put that camera and put it on my laptop. And then with that laptop, we got a bigger screen. I need one right here. So relatives, this is what you're seeing right here again. You're live. You're witnessing this live. So many people who aren't aware, this has been happening in the United States here at Standing Rock since April, and the tribes and the community have been coming along to protect the sacred sites and protect the water for the 18 million people below stream of the Dakota Access Pipeline. What's going on here is the barricade is being taken down finally after several months, since the exact due date, which is November 20th, is when the barricade was placed. There was vehicles there, and then later on Morton County had put these cement cylinders in place, and then in the last few weeks, 3 weeks, have stacked them up on top of each other. As you can see, the barricade is 3 levels high with cylinder blocks on top of it. What you have of the vehicles up on top are monitoring what's going on here at the ground, and you see the militarization on the hill. For many of you guys know, this is not inciting fear. This is what we see here, and you got vehicles right up there. Not to mention, in this direction right here is the base. So there's many vehicles up on top, and as you can see, DAPL security is continued to stockpile up there. There are more of them on top. So you got a collaboration here of DAPL security, Morton County Police Department, and the National Guard, all three, which is occupying and protecting the Dakota Access Pipeline. No matter how you look at that jurisdiction, on this side, if we cross that bridge, we get charged with felony trespass. But I don't see them charging the animals with felony trespass. The deer that cross, the eagle and the birds that fly across. You know, nature's law is where we're at here. These man-made laws are what we're seeing, the human conflict here, because can't be an understanding. Is what we're seeing is there's not an agreement. So hopefully this bridge, by coming down, there can be agreement. But the agreement is that this pipeline is desecrating sacred sites right now. Who's going to hold them accountable? And we're not really sure that the next president has that integrity to hold them accountable. He's invested in the Dakota Access Pipeline, and he just put an executive order to allow Dakota Access Pipeline and the Keystone Pipeline to be brought back. So we got to see this guy has not started off his best foot forward, and it would have been nice to see him see what was going on first before he just went straight into the executive order. Really would have been nice to see that, and in the hope that maybe he was different than what people are saying. I don't have anything bad to say about the guy. We're just going to see what happens, but it seems like the indigenous people got affected first. Yes, there's a dirt ramp on the other side. So what those dozers, what that tractor is doing in the dump trucks are they're loading the dirt on the other side of the bridge. So the dirt on the other side is what the ramp is. And that ramp is where they used to drive up, and you can see them peek over, or if they have meetings, they can go down. You couldn't really tell from this side. You couldn't take a lot of pictures. But keep in mind that this isn't just about this bridge too. Also, there's 600 plus water protectors that have been arrested, and we want to make sure that you guys are checking out that they are following the due process. We're not seeing that happen here, so we want to make sure that our water protectors who are standing there in prayer with the indigenous people, that they're getting charged with felonies. And a lot of there's videos and documentation at the North Camp of elders and people being pulled out of prayer circles, being pulled out of sweat. Sweat is a ceremony that is like a church, a Catholic church to many people. It's a church that we have in direct connection with Mother Earth. So this has been done for time immemorial, and to have that violated in the right to pray is what you can go back and look at the November footage. November 20th is the footage you want to look at or October 27th is also the footage, and September 3rd. Those are your key 3 dates of what we're seeing here in the explosion of the Dakota Access Pipeline. If that pipeline was not here, none of these actions would have ever had to occur. So they're saying Red Fawn's court date is March 7th. The best thing you guys could do is educate yourselves about what's happening here at Standing Rock. Educate each other, educate the school, educate your neighbor on what's going on here. This land that we're at right here is broken treaty land of 1851. Look up what that means. Broken treaty land of 1851, and you'll be able to see that what that violation was. The government didn't uphold its promises, continued broken promises. So take a look at that, and you can Google what the 1851 treaty is, and it'll help you bring you up to speed on where we are today with the Dakota Access Pipeline, and how did this international energy company have access to broken treaty land. It's what we need to see today, and I think it's important to see where does the tribe stand on this as well. Are they going to fight for their treaty rights? That left in here.
Oh, that's not even yours.
There's that left. Yeah, I think it's one of the media on the team. There's a lot of people showing up. Wanted to mask up here. Yay. So guys, again, you're seeing, if you guys are just chiming in, what you're witnessing is the barricade. The dirt is being removed on the other side of the barricade. The barricade itself has not been removed, just the dirt pile that is on the other side. We're going to see if that happens and how long it will take to have the bridge open. Not only open for commute, but open for emergency vehicles and the economic sustainability here in Cannonball and Standing Rock. People who work here have to, it's not a really big out of your way road to me. I mean, it's only about 20 minutes out of the way.
Right.
But if you're going back and forth, that's 40 minutes.
True.
Yeah.
When you go back and forth, that's what it adds.
Yeah, when you go back and forth, you're adding in several hours, actually a week onto your travel.
Nah, they figured in gas and money and all that.
Yeah. And then you got to worry about getting pulled over on that side all the time. So as we were looking, we got a report that Jordan had been pulled over. Let's see how he's doing as this continues to go on here with the Dakota Access Pipeline. Right on the other side of those vehicles, right up there. Energy transfer land is where you're seeing these vehicles at right now. That's what they're called, and that's what the land is. Energy transfer.
Anybody have any questions?
Let's see, okay, guys. Oh. Okay. Right now, I'm going to answer some questions. Shoot away. Hey, Victoria. Hello again. Jordan is all good. Right on. Right on. Oh my God. See, so we're down here watching the bridge go down. Prayers from Portland, Oregon. Right on. I was just over there. Any questions, guys? I'm open for some questions right now. Okay, the one was, what can we do to start short of coming to help you? You know, what you can do is share what's going on here. This is independent media. You can also support independent media. You can see that right on the page of Digital Smoke Signals. But what you guys are doing is sharing the information here of the Dakota Access Pipeline and what's going on at Standing Rock. And continue to just educate your circle around you. That's the best you can do. That'll help get what we need to get out there in the message. Educate about what pipelines do. It's not when they bust. It's not like if they bust. It's when they bust. That's what we're going to see here is when they bust. And just last month, a pipeline here in North Dakota did burst, which we did document. Digital Smoke Signals team was up there and documented the bust, the pipeline bust. Right on, Sheila. You're welcome. Germany. Whoa, that's a long ways away. Germany.
Whoa, really?
I don't know any German words, but it'd say hello, Germany. Hello, Germany.
Welkomen.
Welcome. What's that?
Welcome.
Oh, welcome.
Welkomen.
Welcome. So, what do you think is next at the bridge? Will they let you really? Will they really let us pass? I think that's everyone's question: is will they let us pass? We're going to continue to watch. We're going to continue to see. You know, we'll see if they let us pass. They need to let emergency vehicles pass. They definitely need to let them pass because it's important that those vehicles get to cross. Okay, so let me keep answering these questions. What is the disposition of the hearing today? Honestly, I don't know. I've been out here. So far, I'm the only one here in the team. There's only a few. I don't even think there's any media out here, is there?
I'm sorry.
There's no media out here.
Not a whole lot. I mean, not really. The bigger media left 2 days ago.
The bigger media left. CNN, NBC, and the Digital Smoke Signals is really the only media right here, right now. Vancouver. What's up, Vancouver? Spokane, Washington. Can you pan over to the car? There is no car. They removed the vehicle. Yep, they removed the vehicle. So the vehicle is gone. Look like we're getting Jordan over here coming in.
Oh, is that TYT?
Yeah, TYT right here.
Hey, heard you got pulled over.
Yeah. So we got Jordan willing to go get a felony.
You know what? I'm gonna go with him.
Yeah.
There, because we're getting closer to that.
So we got Jordan with TYT, guys. Young Turks. If you guys haven't seen Young Turks, check out Young Turks. Jordan's gonna go down and do an interview real quick. Look how he's gonna live stream as well. Got one of the security getting ready to take him down there. No, there's no car there, brother. Oh, Stefan, there's no car there no more. They removed that vehicle. They removed also the 2 other trucks that were there. So let's see what else you guys got here. Netherlands. Wow. I remember seeing a lot of love from the Netherlands. Thank you. Yeah, they're trying to prepare for the spring floods right now. That's what's important, is they're trying to make sure that they are getting the equipment in to make sure that they're able to haul out the trash and everything that's there right now. Is there's a lot of trash there. There's a lot of trash, and they're gonna get rid of it and either give it or give it away. Keyboard warriors, right on. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. We do got about 30-mile-an-hour winds, so you know it's kind of yeah, it's heavy here. We got 2 of the officers moving forward as well. As people continue to walk forward to see what's going on, everyone's wanting to see the bridge come down. We don't want to give them an excuse. You know, they make excuses why the bridge isn't coming down. Barricade, sorry, barricade. Repeating myself backwards over here. So we got Jordan doing an update. Well, that's good. They're getting it down. They're finally getting it down. That's what's good. I'm glad. So we can see what's happening there with the bridge barricaded. Maybe we'll send the drone up. We'll see what happens. Many of you guys just chiming in where this is Standing Rock. And this is the barricade is set up on 1806, right out of Oceti, Rosebud, and Sacred Stones, the resistance prayer camps that have been standing strong against the Dakota Access Pipeline, and a demonstration of prayer. And where the Dakota Access Pipeline is running through the Standing Rock Reservation is broken treaty land, as well as desecrated sacred sites. And in that process, the Dakota Access Pipeline is, again, the pipeline that will go under the river, is being the process of both drill pads with the pipes right next to them. If you can go back on digital smoke signals, you'll see, as yesterday on Young Turks, we logged in through them to let them see that the pipeline is, the pipes are there, the drills are there, and commenced drilling. We've seen all the equipment there. Let's see if we can't go on live again with Myron Dewey of the drone here. So a lot of people trying to figure out what's going on here. Yes, they're taking it down. They're taking it down. Alrighty. Alright guys, what you're seeing again is, oh, there goes the vehicles kind of tripping out. They're going to go down, they're going to yell, tell them they can't be there, they're violating. the agreement. So what they're doing is we don't want to give them an excuse again to be able to not take the barricade down. Make sure we're documenting everybody that's coming through. We don't want agitators also coming around. That's the other thing, is making sure that we hold ourselves accountable. Alright guys, so you're still seeing, you guys still chiming in. People are excited that the bridge is coming down, and looks like they're having them come back off of the bridge. You got TYT doing an interview down there. And I'm gonna see what I can do by putting the drone up in the air and help you guys see what I'm seeing here. Alright guys, let's get that warmed up. I'm going to show you guys a little bit about what's going on with the drone. We'll get a good live footage of what we're seeing down here at the pad. I mean, not the pad, I apologize. The bridge.
Home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Okay. We're about 40 degrees. The drone warming up. A little cold in here. When it's ready, we'll go up in the air, show you guys what it looks like. Give you a good eagle eye. Kuina puni'i is what we call it. Yes, I'm going to send up the drone. Okay, here we go.
The home point has been up. Take off.
Alright guys. Here's what I'm going to share with you guys. Let me get going first over here. So you guys get to first-hand see what's happening here. I'm going to multitask, alright? I'm going to multitask. I've got two hands going, so bear with me. There we go. We've got the drone up in the air. So multitasking here, guys, so you can see what's happening. So what you're seeing is that the barricade, the dirt that he's removing is right behind the barricade. That's the dirt he's moving right there. So that's what you're seeing right there. A lot of people, it's hard for you to see. I'll scoot over a little bit more. And that's what you're witnessing. You're seeing everything that we're seeing here through the eagle eye. So I also want to give you guys a view of what's going on the other side. So many of you guys don't know what's happening on the other side. Let me put this back here. I'm going to go up a little bit, let you guys see what's happening. Go up. And I'll show you guys what's on the other side of the barricade. Which a lot of you guys have not had a chance to see it, and it might be kind of hard to see. The drone is getting kind of blown away, and the wind is really high. So let me just go over here and try to just give you guys a good eyes view. I'm multitasking here, flying with two fingers going. It's cold out there. My battery is. Okay, so I gotta go this way here. So what you're seeing again is the bridge. There's the dirt that they're removing. And I'm actually losing my drone here because it's flying away here. The wind's blowing. It's about 40 miles an hour the wind is blowing. We'd always recommend that you fly like that. Okay, there you guys are seeing it. All the police have moved down. See what that barricade does is it prevents you from seeing where I'm seeing right here. So here's what we're seeing. Don't look like any police down there, but look, here's what you get to see with the drone. So there's a lot of police all lined up behind the vehicles. So let me get in a better shot here. I'm gonna go a little closer. The tractor is still working, removing the dirt. And loading up the tractor, or loading up the dump truck. Which I think a lot of people are excited, you know, that this barricade is coming down. Again, this is aerial footage from digital smoke signals. Wind is blowing heavy up here. Okay, I'm gonna put it back right here and try to bring the drone back. I don't want to lose it, but it's blowing really heavy. Again, for those of you guys just chiming in, what we're looking at is the 1806 barricade starting in the removal process. We have all three camps still removing in their process as well, in removing the camp. And people that are coming back and, you know, watching that the bridge is starting to come down. I'm going to bring back the drone here. It's actually losing its altitude here. The wind is blowing extremely heavy here. Again, we're on 1806. For those of you guys who just chimed in, what you're witnessing is that the bridge has been blocked off from any public use for several months now, and it is an extreme hazard when it comes to emergency vehicles and response team coming in. What we're witnessing right here is that we're able to document that the bridge is starting its removal process. And hopefully a new start with what we're seeing here. With the community, with the Morton County Police Department. And this is the beginning of the actual bridge possibly opening up.
I'm gonna lay him with Myron.
One of the frangible rounds. You can feel it, you can hear it.
Wow, that's
That expands on impact.
yeah.
He's watching his drone.
Are they watching it?
No, I said you are.
Oh.
That's why you're not answering.
I'm getting a good shots of this bridge.
Where are you at?
I'm right by the dozer.
Are you like right above it?
Close, just right around it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to stand guard, aren't we?
That's
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah, we
bump.
are.
Keep
Very
people
much
off.
so. That's kind of why I was posted up here with Myron. Could have sworn I heard a snowmobile, but I guess I didn't.
No, it was a drone.
That was his drone.
I don't wear my hands up.
All right, relatives, I'll give you another shot here. What we're looking at here from the east side towards the camp. This is what you're seeing right here is towards the camp. And the camp is the little bit of the spot behind. I'll give you guys another glimpse of the camp here. So there's the camp, Oceti Camp, the Resistance Prayer Camp right there. Okay, we'll put that back. We continue to document the removal of the unlawful access of the bridge. Oh, so I wanted to also, I might have to bring that back here.
May I sit in here?
Yeah, go ahead. Then just gotta be careful. I'll probably have to set that straight down.
I'm just gonna hold it in my lap. Or let's see.
And the wind is blowing heavy. Yeah, they're gonna have to bring out probably blowers to clean that dirt off of that.
Battery level is low. The aircraft will go to the home point in 10 seconds.
Yeah, that drone is fighting that wind. It's really fighting that wind. But it's getting good shots here. See, going with the wind, it'll go about 60 miles an hour. See that?
And your live streamers watching this, or?
No, they're actually. I was watching it, but it was getting kind of hard to. I'd like to go live on the drone. The drone would be nice. So we'll just let everyone see what this. Oh, they got off the hill. See that? They got off the sacred site. Or are they still on there?
Oh, there's actually one still up there.
Seems like less military presence on top. Okay, let's get to the camp. Now what a shot. That's a cool shot. Alright, now I'm gonna have to come down and land, or it's gonna land on its own. It's gonna try to land on its own.
Critically low battery.
Yep, it's gonna try to land on its own.
You want me to get out and catch it in case if I have to?
No, it'll. I got it. As soon as I get behind this.
Landing.
Come right over the top and just catch it.
Critically low battery.
Oh. Cool. That was it. So right behind us. All right. They're down there, right? Where's?
Oh, wait, who's down there?
Who?
No one's down there.
Okay, no one's down. Oh, they all left. Okay. So Looks like they're going to continue to be working, guys. I don't see a whole lot changing in the next hour. So again, guys, for you guys that are just joining in, I did send the drone up. It is going about 40 miles an hour. I'm actually downloading the footage, and what I'll do is I'll show you guys the footage once it's on the iPad. You guys will be able to see a lot clearer, and you're seeing several different agencies that are all lined up there, up on the hill, and as the equipment is still unloading. And I wanted to show you guys what was brought back on the bridge here, from what was happening to the water protectors. This bridge here, on what's happening here, I want to show you guys here. Give me a second here to adjust. Okay, so what I'm going to show you right here is we're going to have this is evidence of what's happened here on the bridge here. So you want to explain to me, Fixco, what we're looking at right here?
Yeah. So this is. I don't really have a tear gas canister in here to show you, but
It's
basically
like a grenade launcher, right?
Yeah. Basically, this is what a grenade looks like. It sits on top, and then you got the pin, and then you pull it, and then you throw the device. That's what these are right here.
Is it true that they actually found percussion grenades wrapped in tape?
I believe that is true. I never personally saw them, but there were individuals that did see them taped. This is actually a beanbag round here. The beanbag is actually inside this. And it's actually like this. It's shot out. This goes on top. It shoots out and hits you, and it's pretty heavy actually. It's actually pretty dense. This is what we call Pokeballs. It really looks like a Pokemon ball. This actually hasn't been exploded yet. This actually has a powder inside of it that really makes you cough and gag.
Does it have to be on impact to explode?
I believe it is on impact. It actually doesn't take very much for these to impact.
So does it have an internal combustion?
I do not think so. It's just little plastic. You know.
So once it hits you, it extracts.
It kind of like falls apart and it blows in the wind, and it gets you, and that's pretty much primarily what the target is you, the one individual. This is actually one of those hard plastic rounds that a lot of them are either blue or this color. They get shot out. They're made to stop you. These leave a bruise like no other. That's actually the very tip of one. The rest of it kind of looks like a black.
The size of a tangerine?
Yeah, kind of. Well, it's actually a little cylinder, little looking thing actually, and then on top it looks like a tangerine. That's pretty much all that's there right now, but I guarantee you there's more of what you see right here on that bridge.
So this right here, how does this get on this side? How does this get on this side? They'd have to cross over on this side to be able to shoot people with it.
I found that about literally less than about 20 yards from this vehicle, and I believe that is actually the other night when they were nabbing people on our side.
So they came across the bridge on snowmobiles, which you guys seen from the air, all the snowmobile tracks.
Well, the sides. They came on the sides, and we're trying to get people, trying to nab people that way, one by one. And while they were coming over, they said, people were either resisting or whatever. They'd fire this at you. I actually just found this probably within 40 yards of this vehicle, right over here down the road.
Mm-hmm.
definitely on our side of the barricade. So this is what it looks like.
Stabilized beanbag.
Yeah.
Is there a name on who makes those?
It looks like Defense Technology Safari Land. This is actually the part number right here. FR. Let's see.
Yep, I see that. Part number 3027.
Made in Casper, Wyoming.
Wow. And they had a crew from Wyoming come down this way as well. This looks like a fishing lure. That's what this looks like.
Yeah.
Do you think this is the stuff that is making people sick?
It certainly isn't helping, but I'm not really much of a scientist and really knowing in all of those things. But I do know that when it does hit you, it does kind of it's almost like tear gas in a way.
Yeah.
But it's usually for the individual that they're firing it at. See, it has that powder that's coming out of it.
Yeah, I can feel the beans in here. They're hard, like little steelies.
It's like a little sand or rock sand.
Yeah.
Yeah, these little tails actually help stabilize it. So when it's flying through the air, it's like an arrow, bow and arrow. It's like so that these fly so that it actually flies true and straight. Casper, Wyoming. That's where those are.
Casper, Wyoming. These are the pull tabs. So this is recent because this bridge has been cleaned.
Yeah, it was within the last. It probably was on the the last time that there was was it January 17th, right?
Yep. That's what we're seeing here, and this bridge is what we're talking about. That this is a memorial. Holy, I feel like it's got some type of something on it. Can you?
You alright? I'm gonna get this stuff out of here.
I've put it in a bag.
Okay, we don't want this powder going everywhere, so I'm going to probably.
Let's see, I got something. Maybe we just put it in a jar. Let me knock that out.
Right.
Throw it in there. So guys, many of you guys, what we're looking at is what was used on the bridge against water protectors doing a demonstration of prayer. And this bridge had a lot of, that's what we say, this is a memorial, this bridge, and what we're witnessing on this bridge as well.
Cat Mom, can you come to my window?
Yeah, I'm going to be doing a speaking, and now I can show this.
Okay. I'm gonna have her get something to put these in because I think we have some things, and I'll wrap them up and put your name on it, and I'll give them to you.
Then I can show them when I go there. I can show them.
All right. Do you need this? You don't need this, right?
It's a mask.
Well, it's okay. Hang on. We'll get you all fixed up.
So we're gonna document. Also, so again, many people who are just chiming in. What you're witnessing is the 1806 bridge. They're cleaning up on the other side. They're cleaning up the dirt on the other side that they had stacked up, and they're going to continue to we hopefully take down the bridge so our local residents can go back and forth, emergency and local law enforcement and any type of transport to resume back the economic stability of this tribe. It has slowed it down. Has it impeded it 100%? No, it hasn't, because you can still go around on the 1806. We still got our video downloading from the drone to the pad. So here again, you're witnessing many of the vehicles that are starting to just come in. They're starting to come in. Let's see right there. There we go. There we go, right there. Vehicles pulling in, seeing what's happening. they were talking about the snatch and grab right here in this area where you see all the snowmobiles. Well, the on this side of the bridge is where the items have been found, and that's where they came across and just started snatching people and arresting, basically kidnapping them. Perfect.
This one in here for you. Careful. Oh well, it'll come out the bottom. Oh.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can just put it in a cup.
You keep it.
Yeah, he can keep it. It's for him.
Take the trash.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll work.
Is that alright too?
Yeah. Snatch and grab. Who came up with that term? Probably from some TV show.
Actually, some of the Akitita did when it started happening to us. Yeah, because like legitimately, they literally snatch you and grab you.
Yep.
All right, thank you.
Snatch and grab. So again, relatives, you're looking at the 1806 barricade, the removal of the dirt. That's about it. It's the dirt right here. And many of you don't know that have just chimed in. What you're seeing up on the hill is military to the left, and I'll circle them again. Is that right here? It's military, Morton County Police Department with DAPL mercenaries, as well as the National Guard. Over here is, right here is what you're seeing is, they look like more a sheriff's department, and I don't see DAPL with them down that way, so
Right.
it's really different when you're looking at that area. And then over to the side here, you're seeing the National Guard up on top. So,
Really quick, totally unrelated. I found this ID. I didn't know who to give it to. Can I give it to you to find
Yeah.
the right person to give it to? Okay.
oh yeah, I know where this is. I know over there. You give them a call over there, find out who left it, if you lost it. Again, relatives, one of the things, 1806. Someone just asked if Oceti was being bulldozed. No, it's not being bulldozed. What they're doing is the tribe's EPA had sent over equipment to help with the removal of the trash, and they're doing what they can to help in the cleaning. And that's what you're seeing, that's what's happening right now, is the removal of the trash. Let's see what we have here, guys. Again, this bridge is a site of memorial. What you're going to see in the near future is there's going to be offerings left on this bridge for how many people were hurt, how many people were hit on this bridge. So this is one of the things that we're looking at here. Well, I can really feel that whatever was in those things, I can it's in my throat. Feels like I almost taste it. The dust on it. And I know that when you're looking at this stuff, there's really nothing you can do when it comes to getting it out of your system, the things, that it's just there from what I've seen. You got any napkins? Is there napkins right there?
No, none. Do you want me to get some from?
Yeah, see if she's got a napkin here. Alright guys, so looks like we're going to wrap it up here. We're still looking at the bridge removal. It's going to probably take them a few days to fully go through it. you have to get a little bit of wet.
Oh, yeah, that'll work.
That'll work. Yeah, I could really, you could really kind of taste that pepper spray on there, that mace, whatever they used. It's on there strong. Yeah, it's pretty strong. Just the dust and particles come up at you. Yeah, I could really get that. I can just the dust and particles from it got in my throat. Yeah, I could tickle.
Oh, that's why you put that on.
Yeah. You know, I was down there and it didn't affect me as much when I was documenting it. The mace and percussion grenades, I could see that. But I know a lot of people, you know, when I was hearing medic over and over and over, you know, how many people were getting hurt and affected by the percussion grenades and how, I mean, they didn't even care. It was like directly in the middle of the crowds. And then I saw a lot of them going to the right, it would be the right of the bridge. So it would be right here to the right where you see the walking sign. A lot of them were, because the wind was blowing to the west, they were shooting them out there in the field, and it was coming across the crowd. Is what I was seeing too.
So there's like a lot of canisters over there.
Yeah, there's a lot of canisters over there, and that's right at that freeze. You know, the water was freezing that night.
All right.
So I think I'm gonna we're gonna cut this down. What time is it?
3:42.
Yeah, 3:42. All right, guys, we're gonna cut this short, and we got some work to do at the camp, and sending blessings, and thank you guys for tuning in. Also, you can support Digital Smoke Signals up there on the independent media, and documenting what we got going on here in Indian country. And thank you all for your support. Pass this message. Share this message, and share it at your table. Talk about what does it mean that the Dakota Access Pipeline and the communities that it's going through. Oh wow, look at all that. And just as we get to close up, what is that right there? You got all of them guys lined up on the top. You got everybody watching. Oh yeah, they just lined up. Nothing exciting. Everyone's just watching the show. It's probably different for them. They're probably got a different point of view now, right? It was like all they've been staring at is water protectors, and now they see some action over at the bridge. And what are they gonna do? Go after this? You know, these mercenaries got to go look for a new pipeline to protect. You know, so we're gonna wind down, relatives. Thank you guys all for all your support and solidarity, and again, what can you do? Divest from Wells Fargo, divest from Bank of America, divest from Chase, a bank, and there's a list, many lists. You can go to the No Dapple, just hashtag No Dapple, and you'll be able to see anything that's in there. Contact your family, let them know what's happening here, call your legislature, pay attention, because you do not want to be a part of that circle where all of a sudden it hits you and you didn't know it happened. You got to pay attention to what's happening with the laws around you, especially with this new president, what he's doing with the policies with immigration and the wall. He's also looking at trying to privatize tribal lands. You know, 60 to 70% of the natural resources are on Indian lands throughout the country, reservations, and although we only make less than 2.5% of the population nationwide, we protect 80% of the natural resources in the United States. And so, and that means off the reservation as well. That's just not on tribal lands. So that other 30% is off the reservation, because those are also tribal lands through broken treaties, through the land removal, through the Indian Reorganization Act. So those key words, look up, and what that means in history, what that means to indigenous history, and what we're seeing here with the violation of broken treaty. This land you're looking at right here, I'm going to plan it this way. This is broken treaty land. This is sacred sites where they're sitting. That's what it is. And those guys in there that don't know from Bismarck, just Google it, educate yourself. Mandan, just educate yourself on why indigenous people are here.
North Dakota, educate yourself.
North Dakota, educate yourself. You know, and just be respectful to each other too. I think that's what's important is you know, if your children, educate your children on history. It's not a proud history to many people. So what you're going to see is the loss of land, the boarding schools. Look up boarding schools. You know, they were concentration camps. The reservations are considered concentration camps. So look up these things that you're witnessing here, and what we're documenting right now on Broken Treaty Land is what we're seeing here at outside of the Resistance Prayer Camp, Oceti Resistance. And we're in prayer. What does that mean? It's not the same as anyone else may think. It is a way of life. So again, thank you guys again for coming in. Honor the treaties, honor each other, respect each other, and educate your children and family on the indigenous issues while we're going to be standing up. And you're going to see, you always see indigenous people at the front of these environmental issues. They're always standing at the front. You can also contact Native American Studies departments in the universities. Berkeley has one, Harvard has one, University of Washington has one, Haskell Indian Nations has a full all Native American university. The University of Kansas has an Indigenous Nations department. Oklahoma State University, OU. I think the list goes on and on, you know, that you can educate yourself. University of Reno, UNR down in Las Vegas. So UC Berkeley, these are the places that you can educate yourself with indigenous issues to help you understand about the history and why indigenous people are standing strong and protecting their inherent right to have clean water, their inherent right to protect their sacred sites. And I want to thank you guys, and continue to leave your comments, and thank you, the High School of Bismarck in Mandan, for you guys chiming in and asking questions and private messaging me. Thank you guys for staying connected and staying aware of what's going on in over here at Standing Rock. I appreciate that. Many blessings your way, guys, and sending blessings out there to overseas, what's happening overseas. A few months ago, I did an interview with the children of Gaza, and wanted to acknowledge them and acknowledge the people that out there that are fighting to protect their own homelands. Sending blessings that way as well. Aho, bijat you.